Let me add this
start saving.
before you take your say what you're gonna say. And I'm not naive, and I understand some people don't have bank accounts because they're living their life wrong, or they've lived their life wrong. So they're afraid if they get a bank account that they owe somebody something, they're gonna get that.
The government gonna
Sure
take
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
But if you live your life that type of way and you want to always have to look over your shoulder, worry
Right.
about what's going on.
Yep.
And I understand that's many of your role models out there, the rappers and ball players and everything. They lived that life before they got where they're at.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how they got there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that don't work for everybody. And
No.
that's gonna come to an end sooner than you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're better off taking that. If you living your life wrong, take that, invest it, get out of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start it somehow, because you guys know some of these guys that seeing these podcasts, they know who I'm talking about. They were living wrong before they got where they're at.
Yeah.
That's how they got there.
Yep.
So you got to do the right thing, and that's why we're here to try to teach you. I'm letting you know, I know more than what a lot of people know, because I ain't always been a man of God.
Right.
Yeah.
But God changed my life. He changed things. I mean, I wasn't a bad person. I wasn't doing the stuff like y'all talking about. Nothing like that. None of that stuff. I
Yep.
never have done that.
Yeah.
Right.
But I know what the streets are like because
Yeah.
I've been out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Been out there. So you got to get it right.
Yeah.
You get it right,
Absolutely.
you got opportunity. Why you got that opportunity? Because most of them that live that type of life, they don't live long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We see it
fast.
every day.
Yeah.
See
Yep.
it every day.
Fast and short.
Yep.
That's it.
Fast and
Fast
short.
and short.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The only thing I would add into this conversation from myself, because it's been a lot of good ideas and thoughts that people need to do as far as the next step.
Yeah.
The only other value I would add into this would be create a budget and follow along with it.
Yep.
Yes.
Because, excuse me, fighting something, y'all. Excuse me. You don't know how much you're spending out until you actually chart that thing.
That's it.
And you don't know how much you could be wasting because you're just not being accountable for
Exactly.
it. You know, and you could just start today, right now. What are my bills? How much am I bringing in monthly? And then seeing if I paid all my bills off, what do I have left? And then what do I have left after that? How do I break that up to where I'm saving something and thinking about the future?
Yep.
Start there.
Yeah.
It's real easy. It gets you started. We can build from there. We can talk about the 401ks, stocks, and stuff like that. But you got to get a start.
Yeah.
And it
Gotta
starts,
start.
from my standpoint, with a budget.
I like that. Actually, I know I'm supposed to been bringing something up, but yeah, when Brother Billy was talking about the pie chart thing, it got to me thinking about Dave Ramsey and stuff like what me and Tanisha had learned. Because once we laid out all our finances and start seeing like what we're bringing in and whatnot, we start seeing like, dang, we got all this extra money left over. Like we were blowing that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
before we would lay it out, you know, make a budget. And we start seeing like, oh, I guess we can save and
Yeah.
stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I love that. I'm glad you brought that up. So yeah.
Yeah, and it takes some diligence. And
Yep.
excuse me, I am a spender myself. I'm in tech, so
I'm guilty.
my stuff gets expensive.
I'm guilty.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah.
me. But what I am saying is that I've learned the value of a budget and the importance of doing that because, again, I don't care how much I have. If I go, I can't take it with me.
That's
Yep.
it.
Take it with you.
Exactly.
So it's like, if I'm not thinking about my family, then what am I doing?
Right.
So as much as I love my tech, but I've learned that if I can't do business with it, I don't need it. I
Yep,
don't need
don't
the
need it.
latest,
Yep.
greatest of everything all the time because I have other responsibilities and
Exactly.
they supersede what I like.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm gonna like the next thing out too. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
it's
And
like,
then
yeah.
the other thing after
Yep.
that, I'm
Can't
gonna
keep
like
up
that
that
too.
technology.
I'm gonna want two of
It's
those.
moving
Yep.
so fast.
But I gotta be responsible.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it starts with again, having a budget and holding strong to.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay to spend if you make sure you do what you're supposed to do first.
Right.
You put money back for savings. You make sure you're paying your bills, and you're making sure that the future is taken care of.
Yeah.
You got to have a balance in there.
Yeah.
That's a
Like
balance.
you say, I love to dress. I've learned over the years not to buy as much, but because I modeled so much, I was bought clothes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just just
And
what it
that's a good
was. So I-
point too, Keith just brought up,
Yeah.
because we all have our.
Yeah, we all got
You're a
our-
tech guy. You
Yep.
love.
Yep.
Got our
You
vices.
got to be on the cutting edge of
That's it. Yep.
technology
He needs
or
to be.
whatever.
At least
Yeah.
close to it.
That,
At least close to it.
I'm sure. Where we at?
Work toward
iPhone. What iPhone? What?
Well,
What's the latest
17
now?
now.
17.
You know,
yeah.
my kids, they laugh at me and my wife now because we don't have an iPhone. We got smartphones. I'm like, my phone can do anything your phone can do. I'm like, now, can we afford it? Of course we can. We just go buy it cash or
Operating
whatever.
system
But,
is totally different.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but we all have our vices, if
Mhm.
you will.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
And as long as there's a balance,
Yes.
responsibility,
Mhm.
and things like that.
Yep.
I tell all you guys a secret: when your kids get grown, which I know your kids are grown, Deacon Keith.
Oh, well.
Hey man, all those times I let y'all got off where don't get me anything for my birthday or Father's Day, whatever, kids. Hey, I relish in those days now. Because y'all know I'm a big sports guy, man. I love my Raiders and things like that. And I can honestly tell you guys, I've never bought a Raider jersey in my life.
Oh wow.
I wish
The
somebody
kids
else
took
did
care
it.
of
Never.
Hey.
And I got, y'all saw them jerseys I
Yup,
have.
yup.
You got a lot of
man,
them. You got a lot of them.
hey, people that love me, and when I have special times, Father's Days and things like that,
Yeah.
my birthday, Christmas, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm being blessed with that stuff.
That's
I'm gonna
what
get
you live
Billy
for.
this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Billy. Okay, cool. Because man, you spent $150 with that. I didn't know if I want to go drop that. You know, the latest hats of the Raiders and all the colors and things like that, man. So, you know, and my sons do a lot of this stuff for me too.
Yeah.
And, oh,
You're a
absolutely.
blessed man, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed.
And I am too, because that's
Yes.
what kids do for me.
Yup.
Yes, they do.
But that's what
Yes.
every man should be
That's
be
right.
wanting. He wants to
Yes.
raise his kids to show them, say, hey,
That's part of that
you know,
legacy
they
we
got,
talked
they
about.
got themselves together
Yeah.
and they living good and everything. So I'm gonna do for my parents.
That's
And it's
right.
like our
Yeah.
pastor say, we don't have to die just to get it. We're getting it
Exactly.
now.
Yep, getting it
Yeah,
now.
that's exactly right.
Honest.
Yes.
Honest.
That's
That's
good.
right.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Very true.
But I appreciate you all having a conversation with me. I think we brought out some really great points, ensuring that we're preparing for life after us,
Amen.
and
Yep.
that we help people who haven't been thinking about it
Yes.
to get the next step going. You
That's
know,
it.
and maybe even have the questions to ask their loved ones to say, what do you think about when you're going to?
Yep.
Have you prepared for that? What do you want?
Yeah.
And we make sure that we're on the same page, because I could be thinking you want something, and I could be totally wrong.
Yep.
You know, and when I'm trying to show you all this love and this that, and the other thing, you could be like, I want none of that.
Mhm.
Put me away the cheapest way possible. Take care of the family. You
Yeah.
know,
Some
but you don't
people
know that
want
until you have the conversation.
till you
You
have the
know what I'm
conversation.
saying? So
Yes.
again, I thank you all for what you bring to the podcast, your wisdom, your insight, and we're doing a great workout for you all. So again, if you haven't liked the video already, like it, share it with some people, subscribe to the podcast, man. We got some
Yes.
great
Yeah.
conversations
Yes.
we've been
Yes.
having.
Definitely.
A lot more in the book coming. Okay.
Yep.
Excuse me, even especially into 2026, we want to make sure that we have a lot of resources for you men to understand what it takes to be a responsible man out here
Yeah.
and get it done the way the Bible calls you to do
Yeah.
it, and to be a great resource to not just your immediate family, but the community around you and the church as well. So again, from all of us, we thank you all for joining us. We'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you again for joining us on Disciple Men Podcast. We hope that you got something out of the conversation, that we brought some value to you. We're trying to do something over here, and we need your help to do that. If you could, please like and subscribe, share the video with a couple friends. We want to make sure to get this word out, help us men to step up to the road we're trying to do for the family, for God, for the community. We need your support. Look forward to you in the next one.